So 3 of my viewers have already asked this question, and I'm not going to wait for a 4th one. In this video, you're going to learn how to answer the job interview question, describe a color to a blind person. In this question, I would assume that the blind person has been blind since birth. So that means you can't really expect the blind person to understand if you say something like, oh, a lemon is yellow, a lipstick is red, or trees are green. No, because a blind person doesn't have a sense of sight. So what exactly should you do? In this case, because a blind person cannot understand any description related to sight, then you will have to appeal to his other functioning senses, and that means as the sense of hearing, taste, smell, touch, and even emotional feeling. So we're going to use his other functioning senses as the anchor to describe a certain color for a blind person. A blind person cannot see, but he can hear, smell, taste, touch, and even feel emotions. Describe color red to a blind person. Think of red as something warm and nourishing. It's what you feel when you're warming yourself up by a fireplace or when you're sipping a hot tinola on a rainy day. It's the security you felt when, as a little child, you were startled by the thunder and your mother rushed to hug you. It could also be a lover's passionate kiss. Red is love. Now, green. Green is the melody you hear when you're in the middle of a forest. It's the singing of birds, the fresh air you breathe, the murmur of a river. When you're stressed, these melodies will relax you because green nurtures life. Green is slow, but it moves with purpose. It's gentle, yet powerful. Where there is no green, it's hot, dry, and dusty. Green is life. Blue. Blue is the feeling you get when you're having a massage while listening to your favorite music. It washes away your stress and lets you live in the moment. Blue is also confidence. When you're certain that you can do something exceptionally well, that's blue. You become cool, calm, and collected. In short, blue is tranquility and confidence combined. Brown. Brown is that peace you feel when you're indoors and curled up with a warm blanket while outside the storm is raging. You think you ought to be scared, but you're not because you feel warm and safe inside your own home. Brown is also the feeling of belongingness when you're laughing among friends and families. Brown is security and stability. Yellow. Think of yellow as the explosion of taste in your mouth when you sip a glass of fine wine or eat a well-aged cheese. It supports growth and metamorphosis so that grapes turn into wine, milk into cheese, and caterpillars into butterflies. Orange. Imagine holding a freshly picked orange. Now, smell its aroma and taste its flesh. That's how the orange color looks like. It's sour yet sweet. When you think of orange, think of the most talkative yet most likable person in your life. Orange always makes itself known. It's never shy nor dull. Purple. Imagine soaking in a warm bath infused with lavender oil. That's purple. It's richly scented, but never overpowering. Feel the touch of a velvet fabric. That's purple too. It's comforting and relaxing and helps you sleep after a long day. Pink. Imagine touching the skin of a newborn baby at the back of your hand. That's how pink feels like. Imagine eating a freshly baked salmon or a medium rare beefsteak. It's tender, soft, and juicy. Pink could also be passionate, but without the overbearing dominance of red and orange. White. White is the sound of gentle breeze blowing through your hair. It's the melody the milk makes when it's being poured on a glass. It's the smell of freshly cooked rice. Gray. Gray is the sensation of dust and sweat clinging to your body when you're riding a jeepney on a hot summer day. It's the smell of mold in an abandoned building. It's the emptiness you feel when you long for someone who is no longer there. Black. Black is the rich taste of chocolate in a hot champurrado. It's the smell of fresh rain on fertile soil. It's the heaviness of your eyelids and muscles when sleep is about to come. So you might be asking, why do interviewers ask this question? And the short answer is your interviewer simply wants to know how quickly you think on your feet, how quickly you respond to an unexpected question. This is important in customer service because there are times that a customer will ask you something different, something unexpected, and it's important that you have a quick answer to that question. As I have said before in my previous video, a call center agent cannot survive with scripts alone. There will be other out-of-the-box questions. That's why in my next videos, I'm going to talk about that. And once it is ready, I'm going to link it up here. So you will be able to see the other weird out-of-the-box interview questions. Whatever you answer, please don't tell your interviewer that it's impossible, that you cannot describe a caller to a blind person because he's blind. No, that is not what your interviewer wants to hear from you. An interviewer will ask you this because he wants to find out how creative you can get with your answer and how quickly you can answer this. He's also asking you this with the expectation that you do have some sort of answer instead of, I don't know, or it's impossible. The good thing about this though is there is no such thing as a wrong answer as long as you can support your answer. Also, your description of colors doesn't have to correspond to the interviewer's personal description of colors. For example, you're going to associate red with sadness, then that's fine, it doesn't matter. Again, remember, with out-of-the-box job interview questions, as long as you can support your answer, you are correct. What's important is you have something to say other than, I have no idea. All right, that's all for today. If you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe, and see you in my next videos. Bye. Right there, okay. Good, right? Oh, I can see the boobs of the mannequin. That's not nice. That's porn, okay? Okay, let's...